Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we're going to be changing the cabin filter in my 2022 Silverado LTD. This should be the same on any 2019 and up Silverado or Sierra. It's super easy. They made it really easy on these new trucks. You don't need any special tools. The cabin filter is located behind the lower glove box. So all you need to do is lower your glove box down. You're going to come onto the left side of the glove box and disconnect this little damper that is attached to that stud right there. So you're going to reach in, pop that damper off just like that, and you can just leave the damper hanging loosely. And then next you're just going to simply squeeze the sides of the glove box so that they get out from behind the trim, and then the glove box is now loose and free, and it's just on a hinge back there, so you can simply pull it right off. Really easy, no tools required. And that's that damper that we popped off. See, it's just got a little hole, and it attaches to this stud here on the glove box, and we'll reattach that when we put it back in. So once you have the glove box out of the way, you can get access to the cabin filter area. It's just that little door there that's got the honeycomb pattern on it. And on the left hand side there is a little tab that you can depress. It kind of raises that side up, and then you slide that door out of place, and that reveals the cabin filter. Take note of the arrow that is pointing on the filter. This one's pointing down because you're going to need to orient the new filter in the same direction. So now you can simply reach in there, grab that filter, examine it. I'll show you what this filter looks like. This truck has about 35-ish thousand miles on it. It's about 8 months old. It's not terribly dirty, but I like to change these filters out in the cabin every 6 months or so, just to keep the air quality nice and good, because I do spend a lot of time in here. So I'll post a bunch of part numbers in the description box for various types of filters. My filter of choice is Wix. That's what I'm going to be installing on my truck now. And you can see there is the arrows that need to be pointing down in this case, because that's the same orientation that the factory filter was. And now you can take your new filter with the orientation correct and slide it into the filter location. This one's a little snugger than the factory filter, which is alright. Then you're going to take the door and you're going to basically just kind of put it in a place there, and it needs to just slide to the right once you get it to get behind these two clips here. So you line it up in front of the filter, get it seated right, and then make sure it's clipped in on the left side there. Make sure it's clipped in there. Both those tabs are slid in behind, and it's pushed in there as well. And now all we have to do is reinstall the glove box. So we're just going to take the hinges on the bottom here, line them up into these 4 spots, hook it in, and then push it up into place so that it latches on those 2 side pieces. And then we need to reattach the damper on the left side. So then you got to grab that damper piece, bring it down to the stud, which is right here. If you have big hands, this might be kind of difficult, but then you just slide that damper back on. You can close the glove box and it should slowly release. And that's all there is to change the cabin filter on a 2019 Plus Chevy Silverado or GMC Canyon. Super easy, guys. Definitely recommend doing it. And like I said, I'll post a couple of links to a bunch of different filters that will fit. My preference is Wix filters. Here's the part number there if you want to grab that, but I'll post everything in the description box below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. As always, love it if you subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos. We'll see you next time. Later.